Welcome back to the Third Strand, where we strengthen marriages through the truth of God's Word. Today, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever replayed the same hurt over and over in your mind? Maybe it was something your spouse said. Maybe it was something they did. Maybe it happened years ago. But every time you think about it, the wound feels fresh all over again. If you've ever been there, you're not alone. The Bible has a lot to say about forgiveness. In Colossians 3:13, Paul writes, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." Those are powerful words. Notice what Paul doesn't say. He doesn't say the hurt wasn't real. He doesn't say what happened didn't matter. He doesn't say trust is instantly restored. He says, "Forgive as the Lord forgave you." Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. Forgiveness is saying, I'm choosing not to carry bitterness any longer. I'm placing this in God's hands. That's not easy. Sometimes forgiveness is a decision you have to make more than once as painful memories return. And if you're in a situation where there has been ongoing harm, unrepentant sin, or abuse, forgiveness does not mean ignoring wisdom or safety. God cares deeply about truth, justice, and the well-being of His children. Why does forgiveness matter so much? Because bitterness doesn't just imprison the person who hurt us, it imprisons us. Hebrews 12 warns us not to let a root of bitterness grow because it can affect many lives. The enemy loves bitterness because bitterness builds walls where God desires healing. But Jesus offers another way, a way of grace, a way of truth, a way that leads to freedom. So today, I want to encourage you. Ask the Lord, is there anything I'm holding on to that I need to surrender to you? Maybe it's anger, maybe it's resentment, maybe it's disappointment. Whatever it is, bring it to Jesus. He knows your hurt. He sees your tears, and He is able to help you forgive. This week's challenge, spend 5 minutes in prayer asking God to reveal any bitterness you've been holding on to. Then ask Him to help you take one step toward forgiveness, whether that's praying for your spouse, beginning an honest conversation, or releasing your hurt to the Lord. Remember, marriage is a covenant. Your spouse is not your enemy. The enemy wants division. Jesus came to bring restoration. Keep Christ as the third strand, and I'll see you next time.